we'll talk about the logical operators like the if statement or then statement, right? So all logical operators in Excel are based on simple if or then statements. So for example, if it is raining, then bring an umbrella. If it is sunny, then bring sunglasses. Okay, so basically this if like if logical operator basically it just says, hey Excel, if this statement is true, return this value, otherwise return something else. Okay, so let's see the syntax for this if statement. So if statement actually test that a logic first implement a logical test here. It test like if the result in either true or false, and then if the we like enter the value when like if the logical test is true, then we'll get this value, the second parameter, like right, and then if the value is false, then we'll get the third parameter. Like here is an example. Okay, so let's implement this into our like this live Excel sheet. So here we got this data, this location. Okay, like Bihar, Assam, and this location, and we got the temperature of those locations in Fahrenheit scale, and the precipitation in millimeter unit, right? So here, according to this, uh, we'll like determine the uh, uh, we'll create new columns and we'll determine new like outcome. Like we'll here add new features by using this logical operator. By like we'll see if the like if this location is freeze or not, and then I will know about the climate. Okay, and then we'll also know about the precipitation type and the conditions, like if the location is dry or the wet. Okay, so we'll determine all of them using only this logical operator. So let's see how to like do this. Okay, so here first in first we'll like create a new column which is called freeze. So we'll get the like data or value if the specific location, this Bihar, this location is freezed or not. Like by we actually derive our outcome or the actually final value, like it is freezed or not, um, like by analyzing or by taking into consideration this temperature and precipitation, right? So we'll use logical operator if um, to determine this. So here I'll write a formula. So I give equal sign, and then here I'll write if here check if a state or location is freeze or not. I will put a for condition here, which will be like if the temperature of the B column value, like let's say B2 is less than like 32, since we know that 0 degree Celsius is equal to 32 degree Fahrenheit, right? So if the temperature is less than 0 degree Celsius, then that means this is freezed. Okay. Okay, so if the B2 value is less than 32, okay, then I will use a comma here. Actually, Excel is very smart because it's showing us the syntax and description and the example as well. Uh, when we like write the if formula, right? Okay, so we'll now give our the first value when if it is true, then the value will be yes. So now I'm going to write text, so I will use double quotation here, string yes, and then if false, if it generate false, then I will like write no. Okay, I'll say no. Okay, so I'll now press enter. So it's no because it's not below 32. Then I will double click. Sorry. Okay. So here, again, let's write if uh, the b2 is less than 32. The condition will be if the b2 is less than 32, then it is no. That is yes, because it will be freezed then, and otherwise it will be no, right? Okay, so it is not freezed. Okay, now I will like use the automatic feature or automation field. Okay, and then I will create a new feature which is called climate. So here I'm going to simply check if like if the uh, temperature. Okay, so let's move this slide. So to get the climate, here we'll check if the like temperature is less than 40, then it is cold, and if it is between 40 to 80, then it is mild, and then otherwise if it is greater than 80, then it is hot, right? So there will be three type, like cold, mild, or hot in this climate. So we'll use here the if formula, and uh, we'll check if this p2, this value is less than 40. If it is less than 40, okay, then I say it is cold because the temperature is very low there. Then if that doesn't happen, okay, if the temperature is greater than 40, then I will apply another uh, condition, and I'll apply another if statement. So this is called nested if. Okay, if within if, so here I'll use another if statement inside this main statement, which is like if I'll check if this value got the value is greater than 80. So if the value or the temperature is more than 80 Fahrenheit, 80 degree Fahrenheit, then I'll say the climate is hot. Okay, or else I'll say the climate is mild. Okay, so here I simply used a nested if statement and implement this, right? I will press enter. Okay, so it's not showing us the value. Actually, I missed a first parenthesis here. Okay, now showing us the correct output. So it is mild because its temperature is not greater than 80. It's between 40 to 80. Now I'll autocomplete other rows. Okay, so this I'll successfully create these two features, right? Freeze and climate. Now let's see uh, what we got next. Next, we are going to create two new features, like uh, if the precipitation type, if it's like the weather, by predicting the temperature, we are gonna say like if it is raining or snowing. Okay, and by condition we are going to predict like the weather if it is dry or wet. So to get this precipitation type value, or this to create this error, we're going to take this column, like freeze column, and this precipitation column into consideration. So we'll check like if this D2 column or the freeze, if it is freeze or not, and then we are checking the precipitation if it is got the value is greater than 0 or not. So if it is freezed, okay, and is greater than the precipitation value is greater than 0, then it is that means the precipitation type is snow. And if it doesn't happen or else, um, we'll say that let's check if the like freeze value or it is freezed or not. If it is freeze not freezed and the precipitation is greater than 0, then we are saying that uh yeah, it is raining, or it will be rain in like future. Else it will be none. Okay, so now we're gonna implement this feature which is called precip type. Okay, so now uh, here we'll write a formula if. Okay, and we are going to use we are going to check here, apply double condition here. So we'll use and, because we are going to see if d, like this column, uh, is freezed or not, like this value is freezed or not, or this specific location is freezed or not, and the value of precipitation is greater than 0 or not. So we use and here. And so if d2, this value here, for here this value is equal yes or no. So and we'll use comma, and the C2 is greater than 0 or not. If it is yes and 0, is if it is satisfy all these two condition, then we can say this is no. The precipitation type is no. Okay. Else, and when the condition is false, so we'll generate a new condition, or we'll apply a new if statement. So here if, and again we'll check a new formula, like we'll check a new like condition here, like if the d2 value is no, but no, but the c2, like this precipitation is greater than 0. So if it is not freezed but the precipitation is greater than 0, that means it is raining, right? But or it will be rain. So the truth value will be rain. Okay. And the false value will be none. So none of the above. Okay. So I close parenthesis, use this first, and I'll enter, press enter, and then auto complete the others rows. Okay. So from there we only get this location Goa and Uttar Pradesh and Karnataka. These only like will be rain or snow, and other will be none. Okay. So now like we'll create another uh, column or feature will be conditions. So the conditions, to determine condition, will take into consideration these like precipitation type column. If the precipitation is rain and snow, then it will be dry, and then if not, then it will be like wet. Actually, if the precipitation type is rain or snow, then it will be wet, otherwise it will be dry, right? So let's apply this, and we'll use condition column. Condition. Okay, so here one thing. So we see that this column name is like missing, like the ending part is missing, right? Or it go enter into the actually next cell. So to see the whole column name, we can simply fix it by double click this position. We need to move our mouse pointer to this position, like between the F and G column, and then double click here. So we'll get our uh, we get the full value to see. Okay, now we'll apply if formula here. If the this precipitation type of for this Bihar location is okay, so here we are going to use or, because where we'll check if it is raining or snow. If any of them like happen, any of them generate any true value, then the final output will be true. So or uh, b2 or f2 equal rain, or f2 equal like snow, then our uh, then the truth value will be dry, wet, else it will be dry. Okay, just press enter, and so we'll get our like desired outcome. Here is showing that Bihar, Assam, and Telangana, these are dry. The weather condition is dry, and Goa, Uttar Pradesh, and Karnataka, these are wet, right? According to their precipitation type. So, since their precipitation type is none, it is not raining, neither raining nor snowing, so it's dry. That means, and those are wet. Okay, so we here in this part we implemented like the if logical operator or if statement, and we like applied this formula into a real life problem or real life data set. Now let's move into our next slide here. Uh, okay, so here we can simply use like a more shorter formula like to get the condition value, like not if here we used actually double condition, like or if it is raining or not snowing, but we can simply shorter these like uh, formula by using not formula here. If okay, if not c2 or f2 equal none, so we're going to check if it is not none. Okay, then it will be like dry. Okay, and if it is not none, then it will be wet. Right? So okay, so here we okay, so I will like um, change the value here to wet and here to dry, so we'll get the similar output here. Okay, so you can use this also instead of this.